more, just throw a bucktail in there. Here we go, on the bucktail from live line now to the bucktail. Back up. I would love to do it on top water, but the conditions are not good for it. There we go, there's another one. One angry yuck. This is an angry yellow-eyed demon there.
bucktails on there. I know it's crazy because, like, I told you guys about the spot a while ago, but throw the bucktail in there, and you can spot lock right there and get into that wash and just bring it up through there. I'm not using spot anymore, it's all bucktail. 2 ounce. No weight. I think I'm done with the recording one here. I've got too many fish on film. All right, everyone. Welcome to Flippin' Fins tie-up session. We have a bluefish show on the North Jetty with bucktails. So I was using 60-pound leader because they're bluefish and they're crazy, and so it still gives you a chance if there's a striper down there, and you know, less chafing. So you're gonna put at least, if you're using less than 20 pound for your main line, do like 5 to 6 feet of the 60, and then do the GT knot. I will put the GT knot in the description with the show, and you guys can learn that. unless you can put a swivel on there, but it won't go through the guide. The GT knot will. You can throw that out, and then you know, that's it. I was also really didn't matter that Bluefish Blitz was insane. I even gave up live lining because it was so crazy. You can see the hair is ripped off of here. They're 2 ouncers. I don't even know if I had the pack down here. They're from Hook'em and Cook'em. They're just the standard white bucktail. This pack is a 1.5 ounce. You probably could get away with that the way it was like that, but incoming tide, evening. And if you have to, tip it with a white worm. These are the HR tackle worms. But if it's insane, just go straight bucktail, let them tear that up and save your worms for another time. 2 ounces, maybe 1.5 if the conditions are better. But definitely 2. I wanted to do it with top water, but I needed to stay out of the wash. And every time I hooked up, it's trying to suck me back in. So I'm trying to pull the fish out so I can fight them and not go into that wash. The very first fish I hooked and got on film, which you'll see, I did go into the wash. It didn't hurt my boat or nothing. It's just not good for the show, and it's hard to, you know, put that in. So the rod this is my new LHM custom 7.6 medium action the Mac Daddy rod from Lewis Harbor. They donated it, and it has the new Quantum 3000, the stripes. This also has 15-pound braid and then another 2 ounce bucktail. So what I was trying to do, since I didn't want to get sucked in there, you could use spot lock and stay outside of it if you want. I was just trying to hit that wash and then so I was drifting towards the beach and not getting sucked to the inlet. So hope y'all like that. Early August. If you have any questions, just let me know. Get out there and put something.